Hi, welcome on channel Rishitukiesi Solution. Where are you? Last time I have spoken about materialistic worldview, materialistic religion and its lies. And today I will be speaking about attitude which people have toward religions. Now let's start with atheistic attitude toward religion. Now an atheist thinks in his heart that religions are bullshit, a lie. But many atheists, they don't mind to use religion just for their own purposes, for their own fulfillment of their desires. So they might pay less taxes if they say, I believe. They are not persecuted if they say in particular society, I believe, I really believe, yeah, this is the right God. But they don't. They are lying. They gain power, money, control over people. That is what they want. Okay, such kind of things. Now, in their heart, there are gods. And what kind of God they are? They are lying, deceiving, whoring God. Why are they whoring God? Because if the religion of the day changes, they go along with another religion, and they say, oh yeah, this is, when we think about it, this is the right God. And then if this religion changes one more time, and I don't know, another religion becomes more influent, they swap sides again. Whoever pays them more, that is their lover. So they are whoring God. Now the next type of people consider themselves to be believers. They are believers. In their heart, they don't think that God is bullshit or spiritual world, this and that. But they say maybe there is something. Okay? And what do? They perform different kind of rituals, they do different kind of things. And they ask from God and expect from God that God will fulfill their desires. What is that? Well, those are material desires, material things, money, attention of people, health, knowledge, power, beauty, fame, long life or easy death, such kind of things those people expect from God. Now let me ask you, what is the reason of their lives? Who is their God? Is God, from whom they ask such things, their God, the reason they live? Or are things which they ask from God their God? You see, the reason of their lives, happiness and everything, they don't care about God, they care about things, you see. And they have never asked anything from God. They have demanded from God. And if God does not fulfill their desires, they reject God. And they say, there is no God. I was fooled. Now, see, their attitude toward God is such that, they behave toward God as He would be their servant, slave. And they are His master. And the real God are material things. And the real God of theirs are material things they desire. Okay, let's say money. Now, what kind of God is money or material things? It's limited God. Okay. And another interesting thing here is that many people love money. They love their God. But they give love to their God. But what does this God give to them? Do they love each other, or do they compete with each other? Do they hate each other? You see, they love their God, and their God gives them hatred towards each other. That's just interesting thing to observe. Now, another limitation with this kind of God is that their association with their relationship with God is limited in time. It will end someday. And that is very painful for such people, even to think about that. Now I will give you another example. Let's say a guy wants to have some attention of a particular girl. What does he do? Well, he may learn how to dance. It's good, it's healthy, it's fun, and it attracts also girls. He might build some muscles, learn languages, learn this, learn that, make some money. He might do many things just to have attention from that girl. And if that girl does not give him so much attention as he would desire, you see, because this is the reason of his living, this is criterion by which he is valuing the worth of his life, then his life is worth nothing. And he's depressed, he wants to die. He wants to kill himself. And sometimes people do that. And sometimes if this girl loves or gives more attention to another guy, such person is prepared to kill that another guy. And sometimes such people, materialistic minded people, say, if I cannot have her attention, no one will. And they kill her, and afterwards, because they cannot live without her attention, they kill themselves too. You see, they destroy their loving God. Just wow. So, they behave toward God as if he would be a whore. What do I mean by that? Now, religions, they have some rules and regulations. You should do this, you should not do that. And if you break those rules, you sin. But God, out of his mercy, they say, and love, gave some rituals. You pay for, or you perform them by yourself, and sin is forgiven to you. You see, such God is what kind of God? His mercy, his love can be bought. So, he is whoring. He is whore. And if you would steal 10,000 euros, you pay for ritual which costs 1,000 euros, and everything's okay. See, this God is not just God. It can be bribed. Now, some people, they like to live, and they would like to live eternally. So, Roman Catholics are like experts in selling that mercy of God. They are very rich. Roman Catholicism is very rich. But there are other religions too, which are not so bad in selling mercy of God. Let's say one particular religion forbids to drink alcohol. And now listen very carefully, you should not drink alcohol. But if you don't drink it, and you think that you could drink it, you are not a believer and you will go into hell forever. But if you drink alcohol and you know that this is bad, that this is against the faith, you will after some time come into heaven. Is not that great? You can do whatever you want if you just agree and say, yeah, this is bad, but I cannot help myself. So, another people who are also great at selling God's mercy are many evangelicals, Baptists, who teach and preach one doctrine, once saved, forever saved. Now, what is this doctrine all about? You recite one type of prayer, that you accept Jesus Christ as your personal Savior and something like that. And you say that you think it from the bottom of your heart, and then God is obliged to bring you into heaven, no matter what you do. You can even kill yourself. You can do a suicide. Now, if you follow this logic, you can kill people, you can kill Christians, you can burn Bibles, you can curse God, but at the end of your life you will come into heaven. It's not that great. You can do whatever you want. So, oh my God. But, if they would read Bible, they could even argue that God will set them in his throne. Now think about that. They could kill Christians, they could blaspheme God, hate God, and God would put such people on his throne. He will give them all his power. Why would God do that? But they believe that. And that brings a lot of money to many pastors and so on. Now, all these rituals reveal also another thing, namely how much is worth your life. Okay, let's say that you killed a person and you come to a priest and he asks you, oh, you killed a person? Yes, I did. Well, was he a believer? Yeah. Oh, that's serious. We need to perform a special ritual. Okay, and so on. So, the worth of your life is being measured in money. Think about that. And all those guys are selling, lying. Many times you hear people saying, religious people saying, for a gift of $50 or more, or more, or more. It's not a gift, it's a price. Okay. They are liars. It's obvious to everyone. And some people read in some scriptures, that they should ask God, in a certain way, like this: God, make me strong, make me rich, make people to love me for your glory, oh God. Now, but that's not what they really mean. It's for their glory. They want to cheat God. Now, they believe that God is very smart, much smarter than they are, and nevertheless they want to cheat him. That's very, very stupid. Now, let me continue with Buddhism. Now, some people are following this and that religion, and they are disappointed because, this religion, this God, their God, did not fulfill their desires. So what do they say? Disappointed, there is no God. There is no God. And without God, God is the reason of your living. Whatever God you have, money, attention of people, life has no meaning, and people won't, without their God, want to end their life. Now, Buddhists, they believe in reincarnation, and if they would just kill themselves with a pistol or with a gun or a knife or whatever, they would be born again, and that's not what they desire. So Buddhism has special methods and techniques which, according to them, kills them forever. Okay, and the source of their problems they see in attachment. See, they look at love as an attachment, and hate is another kind of attachment. Love and hate are two sides of the same coin. So the goal is that you are not attached to anything, anyone. Detachment. But they refuse to see that detachment is another form of hate. What is detachment? I don't care. Do you care about me? I don't care. When someone tells you that he doesn't care about you, is that loving or not loving? It's not loving, isn't it? Now, part of this Buddhism thing is that you stop thinking, that you empty your mind with different techniques, meditation, this mantra, or whatever. So when you stop thinking, there are so many nonsense going on in your brains. Your brain is filled with material ideas. And when you stop thinking, you have clearer mind and you can think better. And what follows, people come to you and you can give some good advices. Now, those advices and those techniques and advices of another spiritual world and spiritualities, like healing and this and that, meditation, yoga, or miracles, those things from channelers, ideas received from channelers, those ideas help materialistic minded people who are destroying themselves and the others and the world, to get better. But those things, they don't change their heart nor their attitude. When they are better, they are continuing with destruction. So all those spiritual worlds, are helping people to destroy themselves and the world even better. Otherwise, people would not be able to destroy the world and themselves anymore. Now, some people find Buddhism loving religion. Why? I will tell you why. Now, let's say we have a materialistic minded person and he draws a picture in half an hour, for example. And this is a unique picture. He draws it on a piece of paper. And there is cold. And there are many people and they have wood, but they don't have paper to ignite the wood. So they want to take his picture, just to get warm. Otherwise they could be frozen to death. But this person, this picture is the meaning of his life. And therefore he's prepared to defend this picture. He's prepared to kill people just to save his picture. He puts in danger even his own life for his God. See, but Buddhists, they don't care. Oh, piece of paper, no problem. Take it. And that's what people find loving. They compare a completely materialistic minded person who values material things more than them with Buddhist guy who doesn't care for materialistic things. And therefore they find that very loving. But they forgot that foundation of Buddhism is detachment. So they don't care about people. Neither do they care about people. There is another kind of people who has realized that they are not God. They failed in this, they failed in that, but they can choose another kind of spirituality. Like they can listen to some Hindu Swamiji or New Age guru, and he tells them, you are God. You are God. You have just forgotten that you are God. Love. Love. And they say, wow, yeah, I'm God. That is so loving. Yeah, and this guy knows that I'm God. That's great. And people buy this. Now let me remind you, materialistic worldview, piece of shit is matter and you are matter. You are a little bit bigger than normal piece of shit is and a little bit more complex, but practically there is no difference between you and piece of shit. And you have heard that matter is a form of energy. And those guys in this kind of spirituality are saying that everything is energy, everything is conscious, everything is God. So a piece of shit is God, and you are God. So you are not special anymore, huh? Everything is one. Love, love. You are a piece of shit. Yeah, you are one with piece of shit. That's really loving, man. But the story does not end there. They teach that you are an illusion. You are an illusion. You don't exist. Do you find that loving? There is ultimate hatred. You know, when people want to kill someone, they at least acknowledge that that person exists. They want to end his existence in the future. But when you renounce a person right for existence, even in the past, that's ultimate hatred. So you see, people love their God, but the question is, who is that God? Some people love particular statue or a painting of a man, and they call that man Jesus, or they call that being Virgin Mary. And some people say, you know, I love this Mary in this church, I pray to her, and my neighbor loves Mary, you know, who is in that church. And this guy, he likes this Buddha, and our neighbor loves Ganesh. So people make themselves in their mind an image of God according to themselves, and they love that image. Now the question is that does that God exist, and is he worthy to be loved? That's the question. And the next time, if God willing, I will tell you about the real God who is worthy to be loved, and who is real, who is not made as an image in the image of corrupted people. But we are corrupted images of Him, but He can correct us. So hopefully next time. Take care and bye-bye.